Hey everyone, so I just woke up. You'll have to forgive me. Today was gonna be like what I call my lazy day, which is literally laying in my bed, which is why I haven't had it made. And I'm in my pajamas that are a little oversized, but I love them. It's a double XL from Old Navy. Usually double XLs are fitting me snug. Old Navy, their sizing, definitely forgiving. I love it. But it does kind of come down a lot, so I have to watch my top. But I wasn't gonna say anything on this topic because in general, drama, talking about other people's drama, talking about other people in general, just feels like, I don't know, bad energy. It's one thing to watch it and consume it, but sometimes even watching and consuming it on TikTok and stuff, I'm like, this kind of feels icky. I don't know. I'm guilty of consuming it, of course. And I just felt compelled to say something, maybe because she'll always have a soft spot. I always have a soft spot for her. And it just is feeling icky in some way. And I've always loved Britney. I've always just, like all of us, I think we all feel this sort of relatability to her. She's always just been one of us, right? She's super famous, the most famous person in the world with a ton of money, all this stuff like that. But she's always been relatable. We've always just saw ourselves in her. So that's why I just wanted to make this video. Again, I don't love gossiping, especially about celebrities and stuff, especially about celebrities I don't know. And I feel it's always just what they want us to see and what they put out. But something just doesn't feel right about this. And I feel like I've been very vocal about Britney for so long. Even when she had that pop-up thing in LA, I was like, I'm not going to it. I'm not supporting it. Something doesn't feel right about it. Which kind of makes sense now that we know everything about her. Not that we know everything, but a lot about her conservatorship and all of that stuff. And now that she's finally out, this girl has been through hell multiple times and survived it and has become stronger. But it's so crazy, this world. So she becomes free of her conservatorship and what everyone was gunning for so long. And then they come and criticize her for what she posts on Instagram, her revealing photos on Instagram, which, to be honest, isn't that revealing. The naked body is the naked body. Why people make such a big deal about it now is crazy. This is why I always thought about moving to Europe. I feel they're so much more open over there about nudity, because just a human body, if anything, a human body is really beautiful. It's an art form, but people make it out to be this disgusting, repulsive thing. She's free, and then now all these people are like, oh, you should be posting that, just trying to restrict her on what she posts on Instagram. Then she marries Sam, and everyone's like, I don't trust Sam. It's well, obviously she's been in a relationship with this guy for years and years and years, and she chose to marry him, which she hasn't married anyone since Kevin, which has been a very long time. It's let her live. You don't have to trust Sam. She does. You know what I mean? But the cherry on this rotten cherry on this beautiful cake that is Britney is Kevin now all of a sudden coming out of the woodwork just years and years and years later. He had a restraining order against her father, Jamie Spears, but now he's in support of him. Something is super fishy going on. Britney has spoken about it herself, that she's, stuff she suffered from, and obviously we've witnessed it too. Just she's been put on medication she shouldn't have been on, put on too many medications. She's very open about this, so I'm not speculating. She's very open about this. So it's another reason why we love her, because so many of us have been, diagnosed with mental illness, put on medications we shouldn't have, taken medications we shouldn't have, just felt out of control of our own lives. So for me, it feels just something they're poking and prodding her in every single way. I'm not a conspiracist by any means, but even Jason Alexander, her first husband, showing up to her wedding this year. Her first husband from I don't even know when that was. Was that 2004 or 3? It was so long ago. Showing up to her wedding to crash her wedding day. Kevin now talking about the kids, bringing up the kids in the first interview, now sharing videos of her really just being a mother to her kids. It's really not even anything exposing. She's not doing anything. She's literally just I want to put lotion on your face. This is my house. Just normal parenting stuff. But posting that just felt so weird and so icky, and what was he trying to do? But also the interview where he brings up his children, and I feel this is a universal consensus, is to not bring up kids in any of this stuff, especially when they're still underage. I feel when they're 18, if they want to talk, they're going to talk, or if they wanted to talk now, they probably could because they're social media. But like using them as like a pawn, or saying like they chose not to, just putting that stuff out there, whether it's true or not, whether they did choose not to go to Britney's wedding for whatever reasons, like why put that out there if they're not even putting it out there? You're the father, like you're supposed to protect them. And all these men and people in her life that were once meant to protect Britney are now using everything against her, and using stuff from so long ago. Like the video he posted was when they were like 11 and 12, which is probably like 5 years ago. And it's nothing even bad, but to even like throw this out there, why? For what? Like I'm trying to think of all this. I'm like, is this for obviously for money? He got paid for it. Clout? Is he scared that now, like, as people are saying, that the child support's running out? Why is he siding with Jamie? Why is when they had history, it's one thing to side with Jamie because okay, it's the children's grandfather, but like you had a restraining order against him, right? Something just doesn't feel right, and it's scary, and a lot of people have been scared for Britney, and I do feel Britney is protected. I feel like this energy about her, that she has like a protection around her, just like an aura and energy, not even people, because I don't know if I would, who to trust. Who do you trust when you're Britney Spears level of fame and money and all of that? Like I said, you cannot like Sam all you want, but she obviously chooses to trust in him as her husband. So, we hope that he's protecting her, which I believe he is in a capacity. I think there's an energy protecting her. And I just feel it's just one of the situations where they're poking and poking and prodding to make Britney go crazy again, to trigger Britney into 2007 Britney, to keep her under this, because there's always ongoing court documents and legal proceedings. Are they trying to prove that she's still unstable, to keep her under a conservatorship, to keep control of her money? I don't see it happening, but when you poke and poke somebody, it can get to them after a while. Now there's, thank God for support systems and protection auras and, meditation and just, tools to help manage anything you're going through mentally or physically or whatever. And I hope she stays strong with it. And I just felt like, I don't know, it's just one of those feelings where I just feel like compelled that I hope she's okay. And like, I believe it in my heart, I believe she's okay, but I feel so, like, I don't know why I get so emotional about it, but I'm like, this girl has been so strong, and she has like bounced back so many times from just everything, whether it's stuff she intentionally did, unintentionally, like, it all comes from someplace, right? And we all deal with this shit. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're in the spotlight or not. Like, we all deal with shit. We deal with family shit. We deal with psychological shit. We deal with medical shit, just family stuff. Like, we deal with it. And to see it so publicly, it's just like, what are they trying to do? And I just get really like sad about it and emotional for her. Britney has stayed strong through so much, like so much. Isn't it funny too, when you watch like old Justin Timberlake like videos like about her, like the Cry Me a River, and everyone thought that Britney was the one like that could cheat on him. And again, I don't know, maybe that's true, whatever. But he like put her on blast basically. And then you see all the interviews with Britney after that, and people are just like constantly berating her about it. Like, she's this young girl in this public relationship, and just interviewers were just so nasty to her. The Diane Sawyer one comes to mind, just like talking about everything from her outfits to, the Justin thing. And it just feels like that again. And you're just talking about like her Instagram, just, now I'm talking about Kevin, just talking about like her Instagram and stuff. It just feels like low blows for what? Dude, you've been laying low for so long, collecting checks from Britney, which I'm not really against, it's like, okay, he had kids by her. That's, it's kind of what it is, I guess. But hey, you had a pretty great lifestyle thanks to marrying Britney and having kids with her. And again, I don't think that's anything wrong with that. But to like bite the hand that feeds once it stops feeding, it just gives me an icky feeling. And just seeing the back and forth, and mostly Kevin. And I looked today, I don't know if the videos are down or not, but like him posting those videos, like just so, why? trying to scare her and say there's worse of this. That's what the caption was, like there's worse than this. Okay, why didn't you post that? Or why are you posting anything? You're in your 40s, you know, or late 30s. You have children. You have lots of children. Be better. And that's the mother of your children. Like, I don't understand that at all. Like, the mother of your children, like, no, again, no matter what, she like brought them into this world. She gave them life. Like, she gave you everything. And I know every relationship is like not perfect, and maybe, and who knows, like maybe she's difficult to deal with, maybe she's hard to be around. I don't, like, who knows? That's like the worst case scenario. But even so, keep that ish private. Like, it's so, you know, my like past of talking about people online and stuff like that, it's gross. It's gross. It's sick behavior. Like, I really had to like work on like forgiving myself and letting that part go, because like it would make me sick. I would like be up at night, like cold sweats, being like, ew, I'm like disgusting for sharing this stuff. And I see that now on this side, right? And I'm like, that's so disgusting. And then now with kids, you know, I'm pregnant. I'm almost 9 months pregnant. And I couldn't imagine ever trashing the father of my baby. Like, that's just like, it's such a intimate thing. It's such a, you just want to protect, right? You just want to protect the baby, protect the people around, the parents. Kind of rambling, but I don't know. Everyone knows I've been a Britney stan for a long time. I love Britney so much, but it's just more on a human level. She's finally happy, right? She's free of her conservatorship. She's in control of her money. She talks about all the time how she just loves driving around in her car, and the loss of her baby this year, and, you know, still being able to get married. She's been through a lot this year, right? And then she's like happy, she gets married. She looks happy in every photo and video. It's like, why now? Like, why come out now about this? I don't know. I just love her. I just will always love her. Britney's always been to me like just a real person, right? There's so many PR stunts and everything people do in Hollywood, on YouTube, all this stuff like that. And she's always just been real. And you can tell there's like hurt, that this person has been hurt, that this girl's been really hurt in life. But she like pushes through, and she like still keeps posting and doesn't care. And it reminds me a lot of Anna Nicole too. I mean, they're obviously two separate, very different people, but Anna Nicole would get so much hate, and she would just keep being herself. And she had a lot of demons. You know, I don't know Britney at all, but like it just feels like Britney's on a path to like light and love. And I know Anna had a very dark path at the end of her life, but people were just like so mean to her and just kept kicking her and poking her and doing all this stuff to like, because to be honest with both of them, I don't think anybody wanted them to be better. I don't think Kevin and Jamie had any interest in seeing Britney be better. They wanted her to be crazy Britney, to post all that crazy stuff, as people deem crazy. To me, it's just someone having fun on Instagram. You see all these celebrities with their like team posting for them, and she's just living life and dancing and having fun. But they want this image of Britney being unstable, crazy. They want the umbrella Britney. They want all that mess. I don't think they truly want her to get better. I don't think people wanted that with Anna Nicole either. And how do you make sure someone doesn't get better is keep bringing up their past, poking at them, poking. And knowing people, these people and other people, everyone, a lot of people in life have a past of mental illness or a current. Mental illness really never goes away. A lot of it's just managed. It's just so sick. And it drives people in a downward spiral. Anna Nicole passes away, and I know they're like celebrities or whatever, but like the thing is this happens in real life too. People go through situations, messy divorces, messy breakups, whatever, and they just don't want to see someone get better. And as soon as someone does start showing signs of being better and trying their hardest to get out of their own prison in their mind, their own mental hell, they're like, no, we're gonna try and push, like poke you back into crazy, like let's get a reaction. And Britney's been reacting or responding, and I get it. Like after her, you know, being silent and stuff, sometimes it is just so hard, especially if someone's spreading just misinformation or getting something wrong, like I know that that wanting to react to it, especially when it's about her boys, I just can't even imagine. Um, so, you know, I support Brittany no matter what she does. If she wants to respond, if she wants to, all of that, I just pray for her peace. I pray for her protection. I think so many people, especially in the spotlight, don't get protected because of who they are, and people look at them as just like characters in a show, and this is drama, and this is like a soap opera for us to all watch and be entertained by. But it's just really sad, and I'm not entertained by it, and I get really upset about it, and seeing that stuff about Kevin and seeing it all over TikTok, and I'm just like, why? Like I feel like he had her back. A lot of times, I don't know, you like love someone once and it's just like, you have kids with this person and you just become nasty. You just use their vulnerability against them. It's really, I don't know. I really had higher hopes for Kevin, you know, like he always seemed to be kind of quiet under the radar. You know, I don't know. But I'm praying for Britney, and I love her so much. I don't know. I felt compelled to make this video for, I don't know what reason. There's just really absolutely no reason other than to get off my chest and just, you know, protect your energy. The one thing I've learned in therapy, my DBT classes, my spiritual journey, is to not give up the power, and by give your power away, because we are powerful beings. And for me personally, again, I don't judge anyone. If they need to react, if they need to respond to people, like, of course, defend yourself, put your truth out there, all that stuff. But it just gives, for me, it gives away so much of my energy and my power. If I responded to every little thing, someone who knew me, someone who doesn't know me, people who hate me, I would have no energy. And for so many years, I was drained of energy and power because I was just fighting, and defense. And not to say some of it wasn't brought on by me. A lot of it was brought on by me. But I just had to stop caring, because at the end of the day, what people think of me is that's what you think of me, right? That's your truth, how people see me in my real life and online. Like, however people want to see me is how they're going to see me. I can just like fight till I'm blue in the face and just waste all my breath. But why? I'm creating a life inside me. I feel at peace, and I want to protect that peace. And the only way for me to do that is to stay in my own lane. So even doing this, it's like, I don't want to cause like controversy in the, you know, Britney conspiracy realm or anything like that. But, you know, sometimes you just feel compelled. You see someone and you're just like, oh, this person like has been through so much, and it's not to be a whole leave Britney alone era, but like seriously, just, and a lot of people are coming to her defense, and I think the majority of people are. I just thought, I don't know. I just felt heavy on my heart, and I wanted to share it, and I really do pray to God for her. I know that sounds like crazy. I pray for Britney, and I don't know. I feel like she's helped me through so much, and I feel like she's helped so much of us through so much by showing this realness and this part of her life. She's always been, and now she's really open about it, and I hope she continues to be open, because I really love her sharing her stories and her life and reflection, and I think she's amazing, and I'll always have her back. But yeah, anyways, I just try and protect my energy. Being 9 months pregnant is really fun, but also really exhausting. I get really tired easily. And if I start seeing anything bad or anything, I just, you know, either I block it physically on social media, or I just keep it moving. I just like log out of the social media. I love social media. I love it. I will always post on it. Like I love all of this. I love the interaction. I love you guys. It's my only, not my only, but it was my first comfort, my first everything, and it still feels like a comfort to me. And yeah, protect your peace, protect your energy. I hope you guys have a really great week. I have cooking videos I was gonna post today, but I might just take it easy because yesterday was a really long day. So all right guys, I will talk to you soon. Love you. Bye.